To you, families, I speak as a trained psychotherapist and coach. I will say I am well aware of the possibilities available for you as you make effort to obey the civil government and stay at home to avoid the spread of this ravaging coronavirus. Now, as you are at home, let's say you are 10 persons in an apartment or even in one room. The tendency is to be put off. And sometimes you're also attracted to one or the other. You are coming to know one another in a deeper way because you are with one another, with each other, watching the same television programs and reading maybe the same newspaper, online newspapers, texting, reading the same text messages on WhatsApp. But as a social being, as a psychological being, a spiritual being, there's a time each of you comes back to yourself and you begin to feel something rising from within. Loneliness, fear, anxiety, boredom, and depression. The first counsel for such a person is to be aware. Be aware of your feeling. Most often, I go into a denial instead of bringing to awareness, to my consciousness of what I'm going through, of what I'm feeling deep within myself. I say no. As in how I respond. How are you? Fine. Fine? Is it? Am I fine? Are you fine? Can you be fine when you read these gloomy conversations going on, news on coronavirus and its ravaging effects? What am I saying? Do not deny your feeling. Do yourself a big service. Be aware. And once I am aware of my feeling, I can do something about it. As I come to be aware of my feelings, I begin to do a kind of inquiry, research. What am I really feeling? It could be feeling of fear or anxiety or sadness or boredom or loneliness. Once I'm aware, for example, I'm aware that I'm feeling lonely. Others might want to dissuade me, to persuade me to agree that I'm not feeling lonely. No, I am feeling lonely. Even if the loneliness is imagined or real, I am feeling lonely. Salvation comes from that awareness that I am feeling lonely. But you and I know that in many of our communities and societies, people would not mind what we say. I am feeling lonely, and the other says, no, you shouldn't feel that. Yes, I shouldn't, but I'm feeling lonely. So, there's an attempt for me and for others to deny what I'm feeling. And the salvation comes from being aware. If I'm aware of my feeling, loneliness for example, I ask myself, where am I feeling this? In my body. Because every feeling has a place within the system. Not that I'm not feeling lonely all over me, but I can scan my body. By scanning, I mean maybe closing my eyes and inquiring, asking my body where this feeling is locatable, where this feeling is. If, for example, I locate it in my heart, I focus on it, and maybe allow some images or thoughts or any other thing to arise from this. And these images or thoughts could be saying something to me, because every feeling is a message. Every feeling is a message. And once I'm aware of this message, or even if I'm not aware of this message, I can just momentarily pay attention to this feeling in this place. And I can allow it to become soft, to soften the feeling. Not that I'm the one making it, but as I'm paying attention to it, I'm allowing it to become soft. As it becoming soft, I allow it to flow in, through and out of my system. I might be aware that it's flowing out of my left hand, or my right hand, or my legs, or my feet, or the back of the head, and so on and so forth. It can flow from anywhere. And as it flows, I still continue allowing it to flow. I still continue to allowing it to flow. And after some times, I will have this sense of completeness, that it has finished flowing. From this, I will begin to have a new feeling. Not that the loneliness will never come again, no, but just that at least my feeling has now become even. Because we begin to feel when things are uneven, when I'm feeling something here and not there, here and not there. If a feeling is evenly spread within my system, that is a moment of peace, a moment of grace.